Good morning, friends. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello. Michelle Withers here with Creative Success Systems. How is everyone today? Come on in and say hello. Tell us where you're from and which company you are with. I'm just going to do a little bit of sharing myself. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Make sure you say hi when you come on in. Tell us where you're from and which company you are with. Good morning. We are going to be talking about how to skyrocket your holiday sales today. I have so many good ideas for you. Okay. It's going to be fantastic. Good morning, Miss Sherry. How are you? So glad to see you. How are you doing today? Good morning. How is everyone? What's the best part of your day? Miss Carol, how are you? Letitia, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, Miss Evelyn. How are you doing today? Come on in and say hi. Good morning. I have two Sherrys on here. Oh my gosh. I just think that's so funny when that happens. Sherry. Becky, last week we had all these Beckys. Just gotta love it. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning, Allison. Hey, much love to you. Much love to you and your family, my friend. I hope things are going okay. Morning is a hard thing to do. Good morning. Is it Ursula? Good morning. I have another Sherry. Jackie, Gail, good morning. Hello, Judy. Hello, Camilla. Good morning, Belinda. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning, Cynthia. Cynthia. Miss Maples. Teresa, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad you've seen God's hand in your life, Allison. Thank you for sharing that. We need those examples and those testimonies. Good morning, Tawanda. How are you? Good morning, Tania. That's a cool name. I like how it's spelled. Good morning, Sydney. How are you? Lorraine, what's going on, girl? Good morning, Becky. There I am. I know. I'm a little late this morning. Wendy, how are you? Pat, how are you? Tina, how are you? You guys, you want to hear funny that happened in my house? I don't know how many of you seen pictures of my daughter, Lexi. So she's almost 15. She's my mini me. We're 2 days apart in birthdays. She was born 2 days before my birthday. Anyway, she looks a lot like me. We have some similar talents, and then we have some talents that are also way different. She's pretty fabulous. She's an artist. Anyway, the poor girl yesterday. So we have a bar in our kitchen, and so we have these bar stools, but they're just IKEA ones. Like they're not super heavy. And she had her backpack on it, and she grabbed her backpack, but she like didn't lift. She pulled it, and so it pulled the chair over, and it hit her toe, her pinky toe, just right. And that end of her pinky toe, it's like multiple pieces now. Anyway, she is less than thrilled right now. She's not having her best day. Hi, LaDonna. Nobody's late. I started late. I'm totally late. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Belinda. Anyway, if any of you have awesome remedy of healing toes quick, I'd love to hear them. I don't think there is one. I think it's just wait it out and do your thing and be the best you can be. But anyway, poor girl. She was not having it. And like, you know, those things that like happen with your kids and you're like, do I go to the doctor for this? You know, because I've always heard there's not much you can do with toes. But they gave her this boot and stuff to wear because it's crushed pretty good. We still aren't quite sure she did that because the chair isn't that heavy, but it just hit it just right. Oh my gosh. I guess you're just kind of lucky. It's kind of crazy. Good morning, Iris. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, guys. All right, you guys are so awesome. Okay, so make sure you tell us where you're from and which company you're with. Down at the bottom, go ahead and follow those instructions. Exclamation mark. I have a little dyslexia. I'm like in my head, I'm saying I because it looks, if you flip an exclamation mark, it's an I. Yeah, my brain. Come on. Exclamation mark queen. And then after you share this out to exclamation mark revolution, we'll be giving out a free gift certificate to our program. Okay. I know, Allison, major ouch. Major ouch. That poor girl. She was so bad. And those, lots of you know Porter, and he's our triathlete, which means he swims, bikes, runs. There's many opportunities for him to hurt himself. And she's like, I don't understand. I'm not the athletic one. I'm just a klutz. How do I keep hurting myself? Because it was exactly a year ago. She sprained her ankle. I don't know. One person said it was broke. One person said it wasn't. I don't know. It was swollen and not good. Anyway. So yeah, that's our. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I know it's Friday. It's Friday. Good morning, y'all. I'm just sharing now. You guys go ahead and share out. Share the love. Okay. I'm going to do this webinar a little bit different today. There's some things that as I coach that I'm like, you know what? There are some things that people need to understand a little, what's the word I want to say? Have a more concrete understanding of. I think that's how I want to say it. Okay. Good morning, Philadelphia. I'm going to be in Philadelphia in a couple of weeks, Miss Jennifer. We are going to visit our other daughter in DC, and then my husband spent some time in Philly, and we're going to go up there. We're going to hit both. So it's going to be great fun. Good morning, my friends. Everyone say hi to Porter. So as I'm talking, if you see responses to your comments from us, from Creative Success Systems, that is my dude Porter. He is my son. He is my amazing assistant. He's my second brain. He is all the things I can't be. Anyway, he's awesome, and he'll help take care of you. Okay. All right. So good morning. All right. So remember to put exclamation queen for our free goodies today. And then make sure you do exclamation mark revolution after you've shared this out. All right. So we're going to talk about how to skyrocket your holiday sales. Okay. And we are going to get down to the very foundation and basics of Facebook. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Becky. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Kim. Miss LaDonna, how are you? Good morning, Teresa. Shauna, girl, how are you? I saw your live look yesterday. You're looking good. Becky says, where's the share button? So if you go down at the bottom if you're looking at it on a phone, down at the bottom, you'll see like a little arrow that turns. If you click on that, it will give you all sorts of options to where to share it. Share it to your personal profile, share it into some groups with other people who are in small business. Any of those kind of things are awesome. Okay. All right. And you can even share it to Messenger with a few friends that you know are in the industry. And you can also tag, look, Evelyn's on it. See, Evelyn knows what to do. You can tag 5-10 friends down below, start typing in their names, and you'll see their name pop up. And you can click on their name, and I'll highlight it. And then I'll let them know to come watch this either now or when they have a minute to watch the replay. Okay. So there's lots of ways to helping us spread the love. You guys, so many people need this information. And Facebook is one of those things that it is such an amazing blessing that we have this tool. And I just want to make sure that you have the ability to use it in as effectively as possible. Okay. So you bet, Miss Shauna. Okay. So we just want what I tell people all the time is I try to share what you didn't know, you didn't know. Okay. What you didn't know, you didn't know. All right. Okay. So, one of the things, so let me just ask you real quick. I'm going to ask this more than once because as we get going, we always have a few more people come on. But is anyone here for the very first time who's never been on a webinar with me before? If you are, comment 1ST first. If you've been here before, comment QQ for question queen and training. Okay. We're going to teach you how to be a question queen. All right. So if you've been, let me just introduce myself real quick. My name is Michelle Hess-Withers. I am the owner of this company, Creative Success Systems, and we love to help you grow yourselves, grow your business, better understand how to use social media, and help you. My goal always is that you give yourself a raise. And what I mean by that you make more money per hour. And when you do specific things, that because you do the right things, your posts, your lives, all your content gets seen by more people when you share it out, okay, or when you post it. So I love to help you with this. We have some awesome techniques to help you do that. Now, a lot of the times when you come on my webinars, I love to help you do posts that get way more comments than you've ever gotten before, people commenting who've never commented, or people commenting who haven't commented in a very long time. Okay. And so good morning, Beth. So glad you're here for the first time. Good morning, Tawanda. So glad you're here. My QQ ladies, make sure you welcome these amazing first timers. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I have this philosophy when it comes to social media that we don't ever post without adding a question, but a very specific type of question. I call it a question that can get a one button response. So like, how many days a week? How many days a week do you wear lipstick? How many days a week do you wear jewelry? How many days a week do you cook dinner for your family? How many days a week do you wash your hair? Okay. There's a million one, also on a scale of 1 to 10 or multiple choice. So we talk about that a lot, okay? And if you have had a post that you were pleasantly surprised, got way more comments that you normally do, just comment surprise, okay? If you remember the post you did, meaning the question you wrote, put that down because it's so good to share here. This is an awesome place to share information, okay? So put surprised and put the question if you remember it. If you remember how many comments you got on that post, share that because it's so good to inspire each other and help people know there's hope and there's really good things we can do on your business page, okay? Or on your personal anywhere on social media, actually. Belinda says surprise. Okay, comment surprise if you've been pleasantly surprised with comments you've got. Okay, now, one of the things that I have had, you guys, I have to say something so quick. I was going over to my Facebook account so I can share screen, and this memory popped up from 2 years ago. You guys are gonna laugh at this because I'm just talking about questions, and it's a picture of my fortune cookie. Not the fortune cookie, sorry, the fortune in the fortune cookie, and it says questions provide the key to unlocking our unlimited potential. That just popped up literally for 2 years ago. Okay, that's so true. Oh my gosh, it's making me happy. Okay. Wow. Guacamole question had over 300 comments. Now, you guys, there's 16 different ways you could ask a guacamole question from on the scale of 1 to 10, how spicy do you like your guacamole? Are you a cilantro, yay or nay in your guacamole? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like guacamole? There's like, are you salsa or guacamole? There's so many guacamole questions you can ask. How many days a week do you wear earrings? I love it. Sydney, pop in and out and see if that helps. Okay. And also make sure other things are shut down on your phone. What was your first concert? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. I love this. Okay. So what I've been hearing from people, they had to post a song. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Good morning, Andrea. So glad you're here, love. Good morning, Melinda. Sorry, I called you Matilda. My eyes trick me sometimes when I start reading stuff. So sorry, love. Gloria, how are you? Good morning. Lily, how are you? Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. I absolutely love you guys take notes of these questions, write them down because you'll be so glad you have some good ideas from other people. So I love helping you write good questions. Every now and then I have some people say, I've been asking these questions and I need to know the next steps for turning it into sales. Okay. So I want you to comment dollar signs. Find the emoji or find the dollar signs on your just on your keyboard. Okay. If you're like, I need to know how to turn this into money. Okay. Wow, Allison, that's amazing. Okay. Do the questions, Bretta says. Exactly. Do those questions. Okay. So I wanted to help you better understand a specific principle on Facebook that directly correlates with your holiday sales. Okay. Now, I need to know from all of you, how long have you been in business and how much do you average in sales a month? Okay. So, two questions. How long have you been in sales in your business and how much you average in sales? So, for example, it might be 3 years, $500. That would be in one comment. Okay. If you've been in business for 3 years and you average $500 in sales. Okay. So, how long have you been in business and how much do you average in sales? Because I want to give you some specific advice based on where you're at in your business. Okay. So Melinda's at 4 years. Belinda's at 3 years. That's so funny. You guys' names rhyme. They're right on top of each other. Joy, we've been doing this for 6 years. Jennifer, we're at 5 years. Okay, awesome. Cynthia, we're at 3 years. 5.5. Okay, so a lot of you have been doing this for a hot minute. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to talk to my gals that have been doing this for a while. And then I will give some specific advice for those of you who are newer. How many of you have been with your company less than a year? That's going to be interesting to see. Okay. A lot of you have been doing this for a while. Okay. So here's the thing. If you are taking notes, I want you to get a clean piece of paper. Okay. Flip that page, get a new one out, maybe start a new note on your phone. I don't know, however you want to do it. Okay. So, oh, awesome, Jessica. Look at you go. 1,500, 7 months. Oh, nice job. High five, girl. High five. Okay. All right. So here's the thing, you guys, that you have to understand. Okay. And so this is why I want you to get a clean piece of paper and I want you to write this on the top of it. Okay. Those I engage with will see my post. Those I engage with will see my post. Okay. And we're going to talk about this very specifically. We're going to get down to it. Okay. Those I engage with see my post. Okay. And then I want you to go halfway down the page and you're going to put the topics I talk about. No, let me think. Hang on. How do I want to say that? I need to think that. I attract people based on the type of post I post. I attract the people who care about the post I do. I attract people based on the topics of the post I do. Okay. I attract people based on the topics of the post I do. Okay. So these are two important principles that I want to make sure you understand to take you to a whole new level, because you're doing the fun questions on the scale of 1 to 10. How much you like pumpkin spice? How many days a week do you exercise? All these fun questions that anyone can answer, but we need to take it up a notch. Okay. All right. So we're going to tell you about this whole engagement thing. All right. So let me grab my phone here for a second. Okay. And so we're going to be on that first thing at the top. Okay. That is what we're going to talk about very first. All right. So, and I'm going to start with our personal profile first. Okay. So if you want to put a little note there, personal profile, then I'll give you some other advice based on your business page. Okay. So right up here at the top, we all open our phone and we see stories, right? So put stories in your notes. We see these stories. And right down here, we're going to come here. There's my Allison girl. What are you cooking? Yummo. Might need that recipe. Okay. So right here, we got Allison and her post. And right down here, I'm going to click on this. And that allows me to send a message. And I'm going to do it right now. Allison, you tell them you see it. Okay. And I'm going to put yummo. Hook me up with a recipe. Hook me up with the recipe. Okay. And I send that. Did I mention business? Nope. I just loved on her. I talked about what she was talking about. So you're going to come to these. Now you're not going to do this on the sponsored, on the ads. Yes, every 5 stories is an ad. You can't get rid of them. You just swipe past them. No big deal. Okay. So, let me turn this down. Okay. So you're just going to come down here and you're going to send message. Okay. Why? What does it say? Those we engage with see our post. Okay. Now let's think about this for a second. The people who are doing stories. Okay. The people who do stories, would you say, true or false, the people who do stories are probably the people who get on Facebook the most? True or false? Would you agree with that? Those who are doing stories, they make a story up here, they're probably on Facebook more than people who never get on Facebook, right? Okay, I bet everybody comment true, okay? It's kind of a rhetorical, stupid question, but it is what it is, okay? All right, so you got these up here. We are loving on people. We're going to message people, okay? And we're going to just, there's 4 different things we're going to say. We're going to say, we're going to compliment people, okay? Like her food, it looked yummy, right? So we're going to compliment their kids, their cooking, their hair, their holiday decor, whatever they're posting about, we compliment. Compliment, okay? You guys, how many of you it just warms your heart when you get a compliment? Isn't it just the nicest thing? You guys compliment because it does. It goes a long ways, okay? The next thing is congratulate. When somebody ran their first K, when somebody lost 5 pounds, when somebody was proud of themselves because they had dinner as a family, when they organized a closet, okay? We love that, right? We congratulate people. Congratulate, okay? Next one is empathy. The other thing that people post a lot about on social media is when something hard is going on and they need some extra good vibes, they need some extra prayers. Everybody needs it a little bit. We define it a little bit differently, but they need love, they need care, they need our empathy, right? So mine is always sending you a prayer and a hug, because that's the thing. I need a prayer, but boy, that hug is also helpful. That's authentic to me. Yours is something a little bit different. What do you say to people when they're struggling? What are your things? Do you do the prayer hands? Do you say lots of love? What kind of things do you say to people when you're empathizing? Okay. So empathize. The next one I hear people say all the time that people struggle with and people ask me about is when somebody has posted something motivational. It could be a scripture. It could be an inspirational quote. It could be like a video from one of those, like, what are they called? Gold cast, or I don't know. There's these different really cute inspirational pages that they share stuff from. Okay. And people always are asking me, what am I supposed to say to that? Okay. Well, I want you to think about that. Do you want to see more positive stuff on Facebook? Okay. Comment positive if you're like, yes, I would love it if there was more positive stuff on Facebook. Okay. Comment, heck yeah, positive. Okay. So if you want more positive stuff, it's really, really important that you engage with positive stuff, and Facebook will show you more of that. And it encourages people to do more of it. Okay. So what we want to do when people do something inspirational, something positive, a scripture, whatever it might be, I always, first of all, I say, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Because don't you like that it's happy? Okay. So you can always just say, thank you for sharing that today. I love to say hashtag truth or hashtag amen, or, hey, what's been on your mind that made you share that? Sometimes you can dig a little deeper and get a little more, connected with them. But make sure you say something to the positive quotes so that people, one, will do them more, and two, Facebook will show more of it to you. Okay. Thank you. I needed that. I love that, Carolyn. Okay. So make sure you're doing those kind of things. Okay. All right. Now, that's not the only people on Facebook. There's a heap load of people who just never do Facebook stories. Okay. But we know those people get on Facebook. Now, why is that important? Because when you post, whether it's a post, a story, a reel, a Facebook Live, they're going to see your stuff because they get on Facebook the most. And it's almost guaranteed that anyone you send a message to, because I showed you, right? Allison, did you get my message? Okay. Whomever you send a message to, so right down here, when it says send message, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to type in a message, will almost instantly be shown your post. Okay. And so this is so important to understand. If you want to get more people seeing your post, you need to be messaging more people. But I know when I say message, some of you go, oh, she just said this thing I don't want to hear. And plus, what if it's a cold message and it irritates people? Okay. Do some of you kind of have a knee-jerk comment reaction when you hear you need to message people? Okay. I'm going to tell you, my definition of messaging isn't what you're hearing from the typical, training with regards to sales. Okay. I'm just talking about connecting and loving on people. Okay. I want you to, when I say message, you be like, she's going to say something really good. This is really going to help our business. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's awesome, Kayla. Very good idea. Okay. You're messaging, Miss Hill, my girl, Janet. You're actually sending a message. Okay. Right down here. Let me give that a minute to focus. It literally says the word send message. Sorry, come on, camera. You can kind of see that right there says send message. Okay. You are literally sending messages. Okay. All right. Now, here's the other thing that we all have to absolutely accept. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you take it in, the faster you'll be able to make some changes. Okay. Straight up, Facebook only shows our content to maybe 10 to 20% of the people we are connected to. That means Facebook friends, people in our groups, people who follow our page. It's a small percentage. Okay. Now, that's not always sounds like, well, why are we doing this? But I'm going to tell you how to maximize that. Now, first of all, there's a couple things we have to realize. Okay. Right. We have, let's just say you have 1,000 Facebook friends. Probably 500 of them don't get on Facebook every day. And there's a percentage of them that they're spending their time on TikTok or Instagram or some other location. So all the people that are on your Facebook account, first of all, just aren't getting on Facebook every day. Okay, no big deal. So we just have to accept that. And then the next thing we need to accept is that Facebook makes an educated decision who to show your content to. Okay, who to show your content to based on the topic that you're talking about. So Facebook tries to show you posts of people that they think you are going to be interested in based on what they're talking about. Okay. This is super, super important. Okay. Yeah, no, you should deliberately do that, LaDonna. Some of you may see that every now and then, it's usually someone you have a connection, you chat with a lot or engage with a lot. Sometimes you come down to your post and it will say send message. So it's post instead of stories, and it will say send message. That's awesome, you guys. If that option's there, click on that, send a message. The more messages you send, the better. Okay. Your whole goal is to connect to people more. Let them know you care about them. Let them know you care about what's going on in their life. You care about their health that they talked about. You care about their beautiful home decor. You care about the fact that they just had a baby, that their mom died, whatever it might be. Okay. If they are opposite businesses, Allison, but not your same company. So in stories, I would there's a way to unfollow people that do those stories, not unfollow them completely. You just click on these three dots up here. So if you have a bunch of lemongrass friends, Allison, you want to come up here and it says right here, mute the story. So you're not unfriending them. You're not unfollowing them. You just don't want to have stories up there in there that you shouldn't be messaging. Okay. But anyone who has a different business. So if you have a friend who sells Unique, if you have friends that sell paparazzi, they need your stuff, you need theirs. Go ahead and do that. Okay. You won't see groups in stories. Okay. But only pages post. All right. Make sense? Okay. All right. So as I'm trying to see if there's an example here of where it will like prompt me to message someone. Okay. All right. So this is crazy, crazy important. All right. Now, the next thing I want to tell you about is this, because we were talking about only 10 to 20% of your people who engage with you see your post. Okay. So how can I quickly change this? Okay. So I'm on my personal profile. I'm going to go up to these three lines. They might be in the bottom corner for you if you have an iPhone. Mine's in the top corner. This is what's called the menu. And I'm going to go to where it says friends. Okay. Now, when I come to where it says friends, I'm going to click on your friends. Okay. And it's pretty cool because it shows me my friends based on those that I have engaged with last. Okay. So all of these, I know I don't need to message. They're seeing my post. So I need to scroll down. Okay. Now I have 5,000 Facebook friends. I got to scroll down a little ways. Okay. So I could be here for a little bit before I get to some. But my goal is to look and find somebody who I am not seeing their posts. I'm not seeing their stories. They definitely haven't commented on mine. And I'm going to come down. LaDonna's here. So I'm just going to click on her. Okay. So LaDonna, I see her stuff. But I pop on hers. Okay. And I'm going to come down and I'm going to look. Oh, look. Thanks, LaDonna, for sharing. Okay. So I'm going to come down. She's been talking about caramel apples. I'm going to comment on her caramel apples. Okay. Make it home. That's a good question, LaDonna. I like it. Okay. And then engage with her. Now, the other thing I can do is hit the message button. Okay. Now, let me tell you why you want to message and what you're going to say. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a step back because this comes back to the holiday sales thing so importantly. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take 2 steps back. Oh, well, sorry, you guys. Sometimes my brain goes ding, 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 and then I got to decide which thing I'm going to talk about first. Okay. When you message people, this is the top of your page. It says, those I engage with see my post. Okay. So if we deliberately go to our friends list and we start messaging people who are not seeing their post, immediately they'll start seeing your post and you'll start seeing theirs, especially if they reply back. Okay. So what you need to do is you're going to send a message that says happy fall. Hey girl, happy fall. Oh my gosh. What's the weather like where you're at? Or what are your Halloween plans? Or are you, loving this fall weather? What's it like in your area? It depends on if you guys know you live like in the same city, or like I live in Washington State. Most of you don't live in Washington State, right? You're in different places. So I don't know where the weather is like where you're at. Okay. You want to ask a very specific post. Now, I would love for you to up your game and do even better than that. And if you know they have 4 daughters, you ask about their 4 daughters. Okay. If you know that they recently got married, ask about how marriage is going. If you know they moved recently, whatever you know about them, something that hopefully you knew in the last 6 months, follow up on that and ask a very, very specific question. Okay, this question queen skills is not just about post. It's also about very good messaging. Okay, if I just messaged LaDonna and said, hey LaDonna, how you doing? Okay, now here's the thing. I know a couple specific things about LaDonna. I know who her sister is, and I know a little bit about her son, and I know which company she's with. If I just say, hey, LaDonna, how's it going? Okay, now I would bet, LaDonna, you can tell me if this is right or wrong. I would bet she'd be like, okay, I know her in business. Is she asking about my business, or is she asking me about myself, or is she asking me about my son? When you ask, how's it going? It is too big. Your brain, like we all have like 1,000 things going. And it's like, well, what are you asking about? Okay. You guys, you can't ask, how's it going? And expect to get a really good response. And sometimes you just won't get any response at all because one, it doesn't feel completely authentic because it's like, well, if you know me that well, you would ask a real question and cared, you would ask a real question. And two, I'm not even sure what to say to you because you've asked such a big, broad question. Okay, can y'all feel that? Does that make sense? Marcella, my friend, how are you, girl? I love some of your new branding. It looks awesome. Okay. LaDonna says, if I asked how are you doing, she would say, okay, which doesn't get you very far because it's not making a real connection with people. Can y'all feel that? Kimberly, I miss you, girl. How are you, my friend? Okay. So I need you to understand this. If when you take on this challenge of doing this, I want you to do it in a way that will, one, you're going to feel good about it. And two, the people who get your messages will feel good about it. And three, it actually works and helps your business. Okay. So you're going to go through that friends list and you're going to message those people, happy fall. Hey, how's it going in your area? How are your 3 daughters? Ask something specific. Okay. Y'all with me on that? Okay. So I want you all to comment specific. This is incredibly important to understand, and it works brilliantly because people love to talk about themselves. Okay, so I told you I was going to take 2 steps back. I kind of, I'm like dancing in my topics here. Okay, the Skyrocket holiday sales. Okay, so we're getting specific. We're sending out real messages. What you're going to do. So this is why I asked how long have you been with your company. So some of you gals, I saw some say 7 years, some of you been 5 years, 3 years, okay? You have a list of past customers. Now, you may need to go dig in your back office. You may need to go look in your PayPal account, wherever you take money. Okay, you're going to need to go find their names. And you are going to start messaging these people about your company? No. About specials you have? No. You're just going to go love on people. Okay, you guys? Hit the hearts, comment love. Okay. This is so important to know. We just need to care about people. That will get us back in front of people faster than anything else. Okay. So we get a list of our past customers and we take 10 a day and we're going to start messaging them happy fall and ask them something specific. Okay. This is magical. Okay. Now, with regards to Facebook groups, okay, let's visit that topic for just a hot second. If you have a Facebook group, the very first thing I would recommend you do is you go into your Facebook group, you click on members, you look at the list, and anyone who is not a current Facebook friend, you're going to go beep, you're going to add them as a friend. I know it doesn't really make that noise. It just sounded effective at the moment. Okay, you're going to click that friend button and you're going to friend everyone that you're not currently friends with in your Facebook group. Okay, this is why. On your personal profile, when you're Facebook friends, and now you just added as a friend. Now, make sure you always say thank you for adding me as a friend. I'm excited to get to know you better. Okay, send them a message. Hopefully they respond back. Okay. You will see their post on Facebook. You're going to comment on their post or their stories, and it's almost guaranteed they'll start seeing your post more. The post in the groups, they will get a better notification, and your post will start showing up in their newsfeed more when you're engaging with them as a friend. Okay. This is really, really, really important to understand. In your Facebook group, go add all those gals as friends and make sure you're loving on them and talking about the things they're talking about, meaning whatever they post about, whatever stories that they do. Okay. This is crazy important to do. And it seriously works. Okay. And you're going to send those messages to them. Okay. Are y'all with me on that? Does that make sense? So if you have a group, will you tell me the name of your group and how many are in the group? Okay. Nothing, Lorraine. There's nothing you can do with pending friend requests. Just make new friends. No big deal. Okay. Kimberly, I'm so glad to hear that, girl. She's feeling, or you must be feeling like the whole, like, oh, you're having a major aha moment, I bet. Right, Kimberly? Okay. All right. Now, with regards to Facebook pages, we got one more area to cover. Okay. So on your Facebook pages, this is what we're going to do. Okay. Y'all ready? So I'm switching over here to my business page. All right. Oh, I love it, Karen. 300. Marie Market 500. Brandy, that's so cute. I love that. Okay. So here we are on our business page. Okay. All right. Here's my business page. And right up here are my Facebook followers. Okay. And I'm going to click on all those little cute little heads right there. And it's really important you come up here and you click on followers. Okay. And then we're going to come over here to these three dots. Okay. Let me find one. And right here. Okay. So I clicked on her. Down here gives me the option to follow. And I'm going to click follow. Okay. And I'm going to go through here. Now, I always get that question. What about that weird whatever guy that looks like he's from Nigeria? Should I follow him? No, of course not. You don't follow people that you know aren't really customers. Okay. So just bypass those. Block them if you want, whatever you want to do. Okay. So you're going to follow your followers. Okay. That's number one. Follow your followers. Everybody comment FF. Follow your followers. Okay. This is super, 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 super important to understand. I love all those pages. Oh, that's not unfortunate, Kimberly. You're 99 above zero. Everybody starts at zero. You got 99. Celebrate your 99. That's awesome, girl. Okay, so we're going to follow our followers. That's the first thing we're going to do. Now, after you do that, so you're going to come to here where we have stories, reels, and then we have post. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is, so there's my girl, Heather. Hi, Heather. Are you here? And I'm going to comment on her post. Okay. Hey, friend. Okay. So you're going to go through as your business page, okay? And hey, Jackie, oh, looking good, girl, okay? So I'm going to comment on the post of the people I follow, okay? I'm going to comment on those that I follow, all right? And what that does is it helps you to get in front of more people on your business page. Okay. It helps you stay in front of them. Now, yes. Okay. I know I'm going to get this question. So let's address the elephant in the room. Here in stories up here. Okay. There are some, you usually can comment on other business pages. Whoops, wrong way. There's another business page. I can totally comment on Diara, right? You can comment on a lot of them. Oh, that's actually letting you comment on more than it did. What? This one says send message, Porter. It may have got better recently. Okay, I want to see if this works.
Is this interacting from your business page?
Yeah.
I thought we...
What?
I thought we had that for a while and it just wouldn't actually send the message.
Okay, look and see if Lorena Miller, if it sent a message. I don't know if it's going to actually send messages, but you can definitely comment and you can do lots of love. Okay. Always hit love over likes. Okay. Now you can do that, but Wanda, this one says send message. See if there's a message to Wanda here in 1 second. You're just going to see. Facebook has new stuff all the time. all the darn time. Okay. All right. One, I don't know. It just said so pretty. Okay. So the reason on your business page that I focus on post first is because the stories doesn't have quite the same features as your personal profile does. Okay. So you're going to love on people after you have followed a bunch. And so every day you want to be following 10, 20 new people until you get all your people followed. Y'all with me on this? Okay. So, Crystal, I love it. I have those. She's got 600 flowers instead of followers. I love you, girl, because that is so something I would type. Okay. All right. So y'all follow me? Does this make sense? I cannot begin to emphasize how important this is that you understand. Okay. What does it say at the top of your page? Those you engage with will see your post. Okay. Those you engage with. And this is how we engage with people. So when you're only doing the fun questions and you're not doing this part, you won't get as much bang for your buck. Okay. This is crazy important to understand. All right. And it will definitely help the numbers on your lives, help numbers on people who comment on your business post, all those kind of things. Okay. You with me on this? Does this make sense? Okay. Belinda, if they don't have a follow button, bless and release. That's all you can do. If Facebook won't let you, have something to do with their settings. They just don't let pages follow them, or I don't know. I don't know all the reasons why it happens. You just move on. Okay. Absolutely nothing you can do. I don't try to force things. Okay. All right. So let's go down to the second part of your page, which is Facebook shows your content, the topic. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to say this. The point is, when you talk about something that people care about, that's who's going to be shown that topic. Okay, so let me just give you an example. If somebody's been talking about, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about pumpkin spice. I got my pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. And then you do a question about pumpkin spice, they're going to be shown that post. Okay. You want to talk about things that people are talking about. Okay. So that's the first thing. So like, for example, you can scroll back and find it here on my business page. But when the Barbie movie first came out and it was just all the rage, we made a list of fun questions about the Barbie movie, knowing that it would help us get in front of some new people and different people who are talking about the movie. Okay. So that's really important to understand. Okay. So whatever you talk about is what is they're going to match you up with people who are talking about that. Okay. But I want to take that to the next level. So Facebook goes by what we call SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. So they're always trying to they're trying to put the content in front of you that they think you care about. So let me give you a little hint. If you don't want to see more of X, okay, so it's posts like, during COVID, it was like, we don't want to see posts about the election and the COVID, right? Okay. Whatever it might be, you don't comment, click on, watch a video. You don't engage at all on posts you don't want to see more of, because you will see more and more of it if you click on it, comment, or engage with it. Okay. So understanding that rule, let's talk about this in a much more positive way. Okay. So here's the thing that I see people sometimes forget to do. Okay. They're posting their fun questions about pumpkins. They're posting their fun questions about Halloween, about fall, about pumpkin spice, about caramel apples, all the things. Okay. But you don't actually take time to post questions that connect to what you sell. Okay. And so I call that a qualifying question. A qualifying question helps you find people who qualify to be someone you should talk to about your product. Okay. And they identify themselves because they actually comment on your post. So let me explain that just a little more, like give you some examples of that. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, and I've had some people mention this post today. A couple weeks ago, I did a webinar that was specific to my paparazzi friends. And I told them to post how many days a week do you wear earrings, okay? And they did this post, and tons of people got lots and lots and lots and lots of comments. And there were many people that told me in that same week when they went live, they had new customers that bought and more viewers on their lives. Now let's think about that. If you just had a whole bunch about people talk about earrings and then you go live selling earrings, Facebook's going to stay in front of those people because of the SEO. They talked about earrings. Let's show them more of the stuff you're talking about with earrings. Okay, did y'all see that? How many of you just went bing, like you just had a light bulb moment? Comment bing or put the light bulb emoji. It's one of my favorite. Okay, so you have got, some of you will overly hesitate to post anything about your products. And here's the thing, part of you hesitates because in the past you've posted about your product and you got no engagement and it didn't feel very good. It kind of sucked. Okay. And so when you've had that experience, we avoid experiences that don't feel good. Okay. So that's normal, right? If there was something that we did in the past that didn't feel good, we try to avoid doing it again because we don't like how it feels. So what we need to do is make sure that we're prepared so that experience doesn't feel yucky again. Okay. I don't like to feel yucky either. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So instead of, here's my product, it's so awesome, I love it, message me if you want it, which doesn't work. We want to work a little smarter. Okay. So comment smarter if you're like, heck yeah, bring it on, Michelle. Okay. So first of all, we want to start asking questions that just identify people who might be using a product that we use, that have a similar goal, that have a similar need, that have a similar problem. Okay. Our products often give people better experiences in life, often solve problems, often help people with goals. So we want to identify people without going, I got this thing to sell. You just want to say, hey, who out there likes to wear lipstick? Okay. How many days a week do y'all wear lipstick? Okay. Instead of, I got this awesome lipstick and here's all my deals and here's all the colors and here's how I love it. That's one thing, but we can help people so much better when we first even know if that's something they're interested in. Okay. So here's the thing that I try to teach people all the time. Sometimes you'll hear your uplines or different people tell you that you need to message 10 people a day, okay, with your products or whatnot. And so this is what I used to call it. I used to call it friendship roulette. So, when you had friendship roulette, this is what would happen. Okay. Okay, I would joke. You would go to your friends list, right? Let me get back to my profile. And I'm like, okay, who is going to hear from me today? What message am I going to send? So, I go to my friends list and I'm like, okay, let's message everyone who has a last name that starts with B and let's just attack them with, what we have to offer, to sell, to whatnot. Okay. That's one way of doing it. It's not a good way. Doesn't feel good. We can identify who wants to talk about health and wellness, who wants to talk about jewelry, who wants to talk about makeup, who wants to talk about cleaning, organizing, all the things that you have. Okay. By asking these qualifying questions. So everybody comment your company real quick and I'll see how many of these different questions I can throw out. Okay. If you're health and wellness, there's things like, hey, I'm curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you sleep at night? Okay. Or when is it hardest to keep your energy up? First thing in the morning, around noon, or late afternoon around 3 o'clock. Okay. You can ask things, because when it's health and wellness, you can ask about Well, you can't give any guarantee about improving their physical health and well-being. You just, anyway, you have your rules. Okay. Oh, cosmetics. Okay. So you've got anything from how many days a week do you wear mascara? How many days a week do you wear lipstick? What would you love to focus on more on your skin? Improving is elasticity, minimizing wrinkles, or diminishing like sunspots. Okay. So there's multiple choice questions. How many days a week? How many days a week do you remove your makeup? Okay. There's all sorts of questions like that that help you just identify people who would need or talk about that product. Okay. Lemongrass. Oh my gosh. So really fun things like, hey, I'm curious, you guys, if you only have an hour to get either a pedicure or a manicure, which one would you get? Okay. You can ask things like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love a head massage? You can ask things like, do you prefer scented or unscented? Like lotion. Okay. You can ask things like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how dry does your skin get in the winter? Okay. All sorts of things you can ask to get people to identify. So many, Melinda. Okay. Norwex. We ask, hey, I'm curious, what is the thing what flooring do you have in your kitchen? Okay. You can ask, are you someone who cleans on a daily basis? Sorry. What does your cleaning schedule look like when it's needed, or I have a specific schedule? You can ask things like, how many days a week do you do laundry, or who does the laundry in your house? Okay. All sorts of things like that. Okay. Tons of you. Let's see. So Pampered Chef. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's a million of that. I love to ask people, how many nights a week do you have dinner as a family? Okay. I love to ask them things like, what kind of cooking do you most love to do? Cooking main dishes, baking. I forget, you would put in a third category. You'll know what I mean. The other thing I love to ask that gets people talking about just if they cook is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do your eyes cry when you cut onions? Because anyone who's cutting onions is cooking. We don't put raw onions on frozen pizzas usually. Okay. So those kind of questions help to identify who will talk about cooking. Okay. Chalk culture. Anything from, what's your favorite holiday to decorate for? On a scale of 1 to 10, how big do you decorate for Halloween? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love to craft? Okay. Are you more likely to buy or make your own Halloween decorations? All those kind of things. Okay. Paparazzi. Okay. You've got lots of how many days a week? How many days a week do you wear earrings? How many days a week do you wear necklaces? If you're headed out the house, what one jewelry item is a must? Earrings, necklaces, or bracelets, or rings? How many fingers do you have rings on beside your wedding band? Okay. Brandy, tees and earrings. Do you mean like t-shirts? I assume because it's TEE, unless it was a typo and it should be TEA. Brandy, tell me which one you mean. Earrings, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like hoops? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how big do you like your earrings? And then also things like, are you team silver, team gold when it comes to jewelry? Okay. Yes, exactly. Pamper Chef's awesome. I'm sorry, which question could you, t-shirts? I think you meant t-shirts. So, do you prefer a V-neck or a round neck? How many days a week do you wear a t-shirt? When wearing a t-shirt, do you like solid? Do you like a motivational quote or something that makes you laugh? All those kind of things. Okay. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Okay, perfect. Okay, are y'all kind of getting it? Okay, so this is so important to understand, you guys. What about the men in your friends? Allison, expound on that question just a little bit for me, love. Did I miss anybody's company? Porter, see if I missed anybody. Okay. All right, you guys, when you want to do this about twice a week, you want to be asking people questions that just identify people who might possibly use your products. Okay. So it depends on where you're doing business, Cynthia. I'm a big believer in you going to do it at least once a week on your personal profile, even if that's not where like you do your lives or post your main content. When you see somebody has a need, you might invite them to your Facebook group, invite them to your business page when you have identified them because they identified themselves by showing you what they're interested in. Does that make sense? Oh, you're so welcome, Kimberly. So welcome, love. Oh, Mary and Martha. Oh, okay. Let's talk about Mary and Martha. Okay. So questions for men. So a lot of those questions still would work for men. Let me do Mary and Martha and let me do some men questions. Okay. All right. Right, but asking about their skin will. Hang on, Allison. Okay. So Mary and Martha. Okay. So I love to ask what kind of things. Okay, so let's ask this. Which holidays are you most likely to entertain for? Which holidays do you entertain for? Or with holiday dinners, are you a guest or are you the hostess? You can definitely ask how many times a year do you give a baby gift? You can ask how many times a year do you give a wedding gift? You can ask what are you most likely to take to a potluck, a main dish, or a dessert. You then can ask things like how many days a week do you read your scriptures or devotional? Okay. And how many days a week do you journal? Okay. So all sorts of things you can reveal with Mary and Martha. Did that help? Okay. So men, yeah, definitely. Anything from Porter. Okay, we're gonna pick Porter's brain. You ready, Allison? Okay. So Porter loves his Dollar Shave Club. Okay. And he has his favorite products for things. So sometimes he has a short beard, sometimes he has a mustache, other times he's clean shaven. Okay. So you've got probably some products for that, probably Miss Allison. So anything, and here's the thing, the shave questions could definitely go towards both men and women, right? Like how many days a week do you shave? What part of your body do you shave the most often? That could get interesting. You could definitely ask, okay, I'm curious, men and women, tell me your thoughts and feelings on beards, okay? You could ask things like, how many of you, oh, this could be fun. Who here, because this would attract both men and women to answer it, who here has ever gone or thought about doing a pedicure date with their sweetheart? Okay. Quite frankly, that could bring in anything from married couples, people that are just committed, gay couples, any of those, because you just say your sweetheart. Okay. Allison just geeked out. She's like, oh, okay. So are y'all seeing this, you guys? Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Melinda. You guys, I so much I just want to give each one of you a hug. I just want to tell you that there's tons of people on social media who are waiting to meet you. You have awesome products, ideas. Okay, you need to know this. You guys study what you do. You study how to do fashion. You study how to help people have better skin and health. You study on how to decorate and organize and cook and recipes and health and wellness and all the things. Okay. You guys study all these different things. You have stuff up here that doesn't just get delivered with the product. Okay. People need you. Quit saying that your product sells itself. It doesn't. If it sold itself, they wouldn't give you a commission and involve you. You work hard. You make it so that someone is selling their stuff. Okay. And you've worked hard to get wisdom and know how to use that product well so that people have their best experience ever. Okay. Do you love it when somebody's like, oh my gosh, thank you for helping me get this thing. I love it. I feel pretty. My hands feel better. My face feels better. My health is better. Just comment better when you love it, when you help people's lives be better, right? It's not just because of the product. It's because of your wisdom. It's because of the way you love on people. It's because of the connections you make. It's because you listened. You're a good listener. You made excellent suggestions to them based on things they talked about. Okay. Rashonda, you know what? I'm going to present some stuff. Let's put the opportunity. We'll do that during Q&A because I want to stay focused on sales right now. Okay, hun? But that is a good question. Oh, Belinda, you are so kind. You are so very, very welcome. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for saying that, my sweet friend. Okay. It's the best feeling in the world when you've helped somebody in their life. None of us are here to help everybody in every area of their life, right? I'm here to help you with your business. I'm here to help you have better business skills. And you're here to help me with the thing that you do. Okay. We're all here to help each other. Okay, my friends? Okay, so what I want to tell you is we have amazing, amazing opportunities for you to learn these skills more. Okay. Oh, one more thing I got to note. Okay, sorry. Let me just take one more step back. The top of your sheet, right? We talked about people who we engage with see our content. Okay. One other thing that you need to do, I told you to make a list of your past customers. Y'all heard me say that, comment past, okay? You get a list of your past customers. You are going to start messaging them, just loving on them, reconnecting with them, because it's going to guarantee that they see your post. And come November, right, your companies will instantly start having some really awesome specials, awesome products, bundles, exclusive products to the month. There's all sorts of things they do in November, right? Okay. Y'all know this, right? Your company, like it's right there around the corner. Comment November. Okay. People don't wait till Black Friday anymore. It's the month of November now, right? Things have changed. Okay. Thank you, Miss Karen. I sure try to be the question queen. Okay. So you got to focus on those past customers. So the other thing that I want to make sure you guys have a game plan for is that you put people in what I call a group message. Now, you can either use pieces of technology like I do. Some of you may have got my notice this morning that I went live. Comment notice if you got it. Okay. So we send out notices and let people know when I'm live or we have new products or whatnot. Okay. Or you can set up what's called a group message in your personal profile. I want to help you make sure you have a game plan because no matter what we do, Facebook is never going to show our posts to all our people. We have to accept that and we got to have a backup plan. Now, why do we do all the things? If you're like, well, we're going to message anyway, why bother doing posting? It's because people need to see things multiple times before they take action. Okay, so you want to be what we call omnipresent. So if you can, send emails. If you can, send Facebook messages. If you can, send text messages. Post in your group. Post on your personal profile. It takes seeing things multiple times before people take action. Comment action if that makes sense. If you're like, oh yeah, okay, that was a good reminder. Okay, so we want to be everywhere. Not all the time, but everywhere in drip, 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 drip. And then people take action. And then we also want to make sure we can go, hey, y'all, last 24 hours on whatever the special is. Then people like when there's a sense of urgency, whoo, they move, right? Gotta love that sense of urgency. Okay. So y'all see what I'm saying? So I want to help you create this, either help you set up technology or help you just do a simple group message and get all those past customers in there, because people buy from you during the holidays because they know you, like you, trust the product, trust the company, and they want to buy that for their friends and family for gifts. Okay. So it's super, super important that you have a game plan for staying in front of people. Comment front. We got to stay in front of people. I am so committed to making sure you understand how to do that. And don't just think one post here and there is going to, well, they saw it, they wanted it, they would have done something. No, they wouldn't. Not till they see it 10 times and they're like, oh crap, There's 3 hours left. Okay. You have to remember how people think, and don't think that that one post on the very first day of the special was going to do it for you. Okay. When you understand those things and accept those things, you can do really awesome things in the long run. Okay. Y'all with me? Yes. Let's work smarter. Exactly. Let's work smarter. Let's stay in front of people. Okay. So our whole goal is to help you. Does that make sense? Y'all with me on that? Okay. So let me ask you this. How many of you have a business page? I want you to comment biz page, and you're welcome to put the link to it or your Facebook business name, because I love to see what you guys name them. Okay. And if you do not have a business page, I want you to comment where you are doing business, whether it's your personal profile or your group. Okay. So if you have a business page, comment biz page. Okay. So I have 2 cool ways that you can work with us, because these principles that we talked about today, I want to make sure you have a game plan to apply them. You hear it once today, you walk away and you're like, now, how did she say to do that? Plus, I can't tell you everything I know in an hour. I know more than that. And based on your company, I can help you be more strategic. Okay, does that make sense? Look at all your cute business page names. I love it. Love it so much. Okay, so I have 2 cool things. Okay, so the first one that I want to share with you is we have what's called you guys, I totally forget to tell you. Okay, so if you love these ideas and you're like, oh, heck yeah, I need to know more what she's talking about, I want you to comment hashtag link, hashtag LINK, hashtag LINK. All right. Because here's the thing. Okay. When you invest in yourself and you invest in your business, an investment spends $1 to make $10. Okay. I want to help you invest in yourself in a way that you put some money in and it makes a lot more money. Okay. So we all do that by buying inventory. We all do that by buying bubble mail. Like, there's a couple of things, but some of those things are expenses and just things you have to do, and they don't make you more money. This is going to make you more money. Okay. Because when you invest in yourself and you learn better business skills, you then can make a lot more money in the long run. Right. Okay. So I never want to make more money than you do. Okay. I want you to make way more than you invest. Okay. That's my whole goal. So this business page features for the holidays. This is a workshop that we have on Monday, October 30th from 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, or 3 to 7 Pacific time. If you tell me what time zone, I can adjust that for you. Okay. And tell you what time it is. Not adjust the time, but tell you what time it is. Okay. It is an awesome class. You have lots of pre-recorded videos that you want to jump in and start watching, and then come to the workshop on the 30th, and you are going to learn so many awesome things about business pages that's going to help you stay in front of people, that's going to help you stay connected to people, that's going to help you put the right post out there. You're going to have ways to have AI help you write some of your content. And you're also going to learn how to very, very wisely, inexpensively boost some posts, and my tricks to making sure that those posted boost get in front of the right people. Facebook defaults are not set, and for you, they're not friendly to your business and your companies. So I want to make sure you know how to change those. Most of you boost and don't see any success from it, and I want you to know how to do that correctly. Okay. So comment hashtag link. This is one of the things that you get that you can participate with us. It is $179. $179 or 2 payments of $97. You can do the payment program or all at once. It's going to be so exciting that you're going to have this game plan like we've been talking about today, making sure that we're engaging with lots of people. So then it will be almost guaranteed that they see more of your post. Okay. This is amazing at how well it works. Okay. Oh, I love that, Joy. That's so fabulous. Okay. So that's one option. Okay. The other option is a long-term. So if you're like, girl, I don't want to just make money at the holidays. I want to make money from here on out. Okay. Like I want to be killing it in 2024. I want to learn more about social media in general, not just tips on the holidays. Okay. So we have what's called a social media mastermind class. Okay. Our social media mastermind class is a 6-month program. Okay. And this gives you access to all kinds of content. Okay. So many different things because you've got to have a game plan on how to stay in front of people. All right. And so let me show you. Let me drag this over. Let me show you what all you're going to get with this. Okay. So if you see it there on top, let me move this right here. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Okay. So our mastermind includes so much content. Okay. So you've got our 6 months. You get to come and meet with us on Zoom every single week. Okay. It is so cool. And I just have to tell you, Zoom just added a whole bunch of very cool features that's going to make it so that you can take even more out of the Zoom calls because it literally, you can download, it's like a summary of what we talked about. Oh my gosh, it is so dang cool. They're just going to get better and better. Okay. So these calls you get to come to every Wednesday, there is a morning call and there's an evening call. And I am absolutely fine if one week you come in the morning and the next week you come in the evening. You are welcome to take advantage of whichever time works best for you. Okay. You are going to get so much content. So there's a portal. So it's just like a login, right? But you have this link you click on and you get into there and you can take advantage of all this content. So you've got Reels 101, Stories 101, Money Making Messages, Business Page Basics, Branding with Canva, all sorts of cool tips on how to use Canva, Events 101, Content Creation. We have all sorts of, you can learn how to use ChatGPT directly, or you can use our AI tools that we have. Growth mindset. I can't begin to explain to you how important it is to have in your, like, always be clearing up your head of the stinking thinking. And we always work on that with you. We have stuff for a monthly marketing plan. And then we teach you a little bit about how to use ManyChat. It's called ManyChat Lite, so that you can send out notifications. It's worth well over $3,000. Okay. So you get that for 6 months. It is either $579 or 6 payments of $97. And now when you get signed up, when you're one of the first 10 people to purchase either this or the business page workshop, you are going to get for free. It's a 30-day habit forming class. Because I know some of you hear this stuff and you're like, that's cool. But the hardest thing is doing it on a regular basis. So we literally send you content and reminders every single day for 30 days to help you with the basics and get going. Okay. It's a $97 value. That's for free. And the 30-day content is awesome sauce. Okay. Oh, Jessica, you are so sweet, girl. Thank you for saying that. We've been having some like heart-to-heart conversations, haven't we, Miss Jessica? Okay. Thank you, Miss Melinda. Aw, you're so kind, girl. You are so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So here's the thing. They are both awesome, awesome classes. Okay. Some of this has to do with, okay, I just met this gal named Michelle. I don't know exactly what she knows. Some of you may like, I just want to dabble in it. Some of you may have been with me before and you've worked with me on other things. And you're like, I just need a reminder, refresher. Any of those kind of situations are awesome reasons to go with the holiday workshop. Okay. Excuse me. It's $179 and you get access to these videos and you're going to get the events course. Actually, you get, sorry, the one you get for free with this one is our Events 101. That's going to teach you how to boost those posts and your event to get back in front of people very, very well. Okay. Remember, whoever engages with you is who will see your post. So when you do an event and they come and engage with that event, they'll start engaging with your posts going forward. Okay. It's another way to work that system. All right. So this is awesome. Like I said, if you've been with me before, you need a refresher because there are some very, very cool new business page features that haven't ever, they're new and you'll want to know about them. Like, let's say you took a class from me a year ago or something. Or you're like, I don't know about that 6 months, but I'd love to try this out and see if this helps me. That's another great reason to take this class. Okay. We love it when you come and join our workshops. It gives us 4 hours to get to know you better. We do so much in 4 hours. It's amazing. Okay. All right. And then, like I said, the Events 101 class is $147 bonus that you get for free when you sign up for that. Okay. The mastermind class, okay, if you recall, is $597. Sorry, $579 or 6 payments of $97. And here's the awesome thing about this course is you're going to get all the content that you get in the mastermind. But then you get to come visit with us every single week for 6 months. And just like Jessica was saying, okay, we do some mindset stuff and then we divide into groups based on your needs and the questions you have. And then I take time to answer your questions and we dig deep and we get very specific about what you need to do next. Okay. It is amazing. So good. Okay. The very, very cool thing about this class is you are going to have a game plan for the holidays, for the new year. You are going to be supported for 6 months and you're going to get to work with all these really amazing friends in the, you're going to meet a lot of awesome people during the mastermind class. It is amazing, you guys. Okay. Both classes will give you lots of information. Both classes will give you lots of support. It's like, do you want let's just sit down and work for 4 hours and get some really cool ideas? Or you're like, no, I need that constant support. I love the accountability. I love being able to ask questions. Then the 6-month program could be a really good fit for you. Okay. But the whole thing is we want to help you understand what you didn't know. Okay. I think that's one of the most challenging parts about social media is there's all sorts of videos on YouTube. There's reels. There's all sorts of things where you're just learning how to use different features on Facebook or how to make a Facebook page, or I don't know, there's stuff you can go Google or go YouTube, but sometimes you don't know what you're asking for. You didn't realize this is how Facebook worked. And so I'm constantly helping people with techniques where they're like, well, that was going right, but it wasn't translating into this. Okay. And you're going to see awesome things happen. It was so fun how many gals told me after they did their question, how many days a week do you wear earrings? And the next time they went live, they had new customers on there. And they're like, I hadn't had new customers forever. Okay. So let me just give you some little thoughts here on some gals that have taken some of our courses and some of the things that they have had to say about these classes and how they were beneficial to them. I always have to throw on my glasses to read this. Okay. Miss Letty. Letty, are you on today? I just love Letty. She's so cute. Okay. Letty says, definitely learned a lot. This was on our business page workshop that we did last time. Definitely learned a lot on the new features and how to make it easier to post. The biz page review. So one of the things you can get when you buy the business page workshop is you can get a business page review. It's $97 and it's very fun. We review it 2 different times. And so we review it and give you some tips, give you times to do some things different. And then we review it again and give you some more ideas. Okay. She says the business page review offer is great as well because it will let me see where I can what I can actually fix. Thanks for everything. So it was so much fun to see the things she was doing right and then the things that we could do different for her. And it's just so cool because we got very specific very quickly about where the opportunities were for her to do a little bit different things. Jennifer says, great training. I learned so much about the new features and how to apply them to my business page. Everything was broken down and easy to understand and apply. Can't wait to see the growth I will get from taking this course. Thank you, Michelle and Porter. Rachel says, the workshop was exactly what I needed. Right now, I'm currently working on my business page and working the algorithm daily to get those followers. I'm so ready to get to the next level in paparazzi, and this program I know will give me the boost I need. Awesome, Rachel. Miss Ruby, she's a health and wellness coach, and she teaches things like yoga. And so, she's so fun to watch. What a spectacular training. I have several pages of notes and lots of screenshots. So much valuable information to skyrocket my business. I've been taking workshops with Michelle for a while now. I'm always up to date on new technology and changes on social media. Thank you, Miss Ruby. Okay, you guys, these classes are so, one, they're just fun. Two, it's like, do you guys love that sense of satisfaction when you learn something new and you're like, okay, look at me. Like, do you just love that feeling? Comment satisfaction if you like love that feeling. Okay. Now, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you comment #link and get your link sent to you. And then you have those two different options. Like I said, it's so much fun. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's do. Okay. And remember, the first 10 people who buy today get big bonuses. You've got your bonus if you get the business page workshop. That one comes with the Events 101 training. You guys, that is amazing what it does for your business. Okay. And then you have got the 30-day habit builder. If you do the 6-month training, that one, the whole thing with that is so awesome. Okay. Is that it's going to help you keep your head in the game. I know how hard it is to create those habits. Okay. So I think you're going to absolutely, positively love it. All right. Okay. So I know, right, Lisa? Doesn't it feel so good? So good. All right. So click on that link and get yourself signed up for the one that works best for you. Let's do our drawing. Okay. So drum roll, Miss Heather Marie. Miss Heather Marie, if you are still here, say I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Okay. All right, you guys, here's the thing. The holidays pop up and it can feel, I don't know about some of you, but sometimes it just like feels so crazy busy. Okay. And I just want so much to help you take your business to Allison. You're not Heather Marie, silly girl. Okay. Heather Marie, my friend. Please let us know if you're here. Okay. Okay. So we know that going into the holidays, things get busier, they get crazier. There's all sorts of things that you're trying to balance. And plus, there's this awesome opportunity for taking your sales up to a whole new level. And so we want to make sure that you're working as smart as possible because the holidays and the traditions our family have mean a lot to me. And if I am 100% focused on work and I don't have that balance with my family, it just almost makes me want to cry. Okay. And so these are the things that we really, really want to help you with. Okay. Oh, it's all good, Miss Allison. That's no problem. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad you're here. I love it. Okay. Your goals, your business, your long-term things that you're trying to work on, I can't even begin to tell you how much it means to me that you accomplish the goals that are important to you. Okay. I ran a couple different businesses. I've always run businesses ever since my kids are teeny tiny. I actually run businesses even when I was 5 years old. I ran businesses in high school. Like, I just love business because of, one, the flexibility it gives you, two, the personal satisfaction, three, the things you learn about yourself are so awesome, and you can always give yourself a raise. Okay. Let's see. Do I possibly have the wrong link in there? So the AI Zoom, we had that AI class a couple weeks ago. Oh, Shauna, I'm so glad you're happy you joined. Let me look and see. So it should be the business page workshop. Let me double check that I'm not sending the wrong link to you. Let me look at that real quick.
I just looked at it. Yeah, it's the right link.
It's the right link.
Yeah.
Where does it talk about the AI Zoom? Is it in the description when you put hashtag link? So the cool thing, Joy, is when you sign up for the mastermind class, okay, so this one, the 6-month one, you get all the videos to the AI class, and you can self-study with that and come ask any questions you have about it during our question queen sessions on Wednesdays that you can come to in the morning or evening. So this upcoming workshop is all about business pages. That one is on October 30th. Oh, Melinda, girl. Okay, sending you love and prayers and all the. Yes, my daughter got married in May, and it was awesome, but it does add to the stress level a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. Hey, Miss Kelly. So glad to see you, love. Okay. So the mastermind will give you all that and more. Okay. And the business page workshop. So it just depends on what kind of personality you have. Because sometimes I'm consulting with people and I'm like, wow, it could benefit you to start doing reels, or, hey, have you done stories? And so what we wanted to do is give you all of it in one course, so you could pick and choose the things that you needed. Okay. And then the business page, this talks about like the current features. We're going to be very focused on how to use the current features to help you sell more for the holidays. Like, there's gonna be all sorts of cool stuff. Okay. Cindy, could you expand on that question? Hey, Miss Christy, how are you, beautiful lady? Are you talking questions? Are you referring to one of the programs?
I think she's asking, are you taking questions?
Oh, or am I taking? Cindy, I'm sorry. My dyslexia gets me in trouble every now and then. Yes, you guys are welcome to do some Q&A. Ask me questions. Hit me. Absolutely. There was a question about asking questions with regards to the opportunity. And what I do with that, the questions that I do to help me reveal who could use the business opportunity, is I ask goal questions. And what I mean by that is, if you could take your significant other anywhere on a weekend trip, where would you go? Or what activities do your kids do that you would love to give them more training, make it easier to pay for it, those kind of things. If you were to save a specific amount of money in the next year and you feel really excited about it, how much would that be? If you were taking your family on a dream vacation. So I ask about people's lives and goals. And then I say, hey, I'm so curious. I love that goal. Is that something that you're currently working towards? Do you have a game plan on that? Have you ever wondered if there's another way to make some extra money or supplement that? Those are things that we ask. Okay. Cindy, you do both. So in stories, we're actually sending messages if you're on your personal profile. Okay. That is my very, very, very first pick is you are doing, you're sending messages on people's stories. Okay. And then commenting on post. On a business page, you can't send messages too much. You want to comment on people's posts who you follow from your business page. Okay. Thank you, Sheila. You too, my friend.
We have Joy just joined the mastermind.
Joy girl. Awesome, lady. I'm so excited to have you join us. That is fabulous. Welcome, my friend. You are going to love it. It is going to be amazing. Awesome, Susie. Look like we're going to be chatting, my friend. Allison, I know you've been thinking about this. What are your thoughts on getting started today? Oh, Cindy. Okay. How much are you doing in sales a month, Cindy? And how often do you go live? Give it just a second for that answer to come in. All right, you guys. Okay, so remember with the mastermind class, you are going to get so much information. So much information. Oh, Allison, that would be really fun. Yeah, the business page workshop would be a really good fit for you. Oh, Cindy. Okay. You are going live 4 times a week doing about 1,000 per week. Girl, I would have done a business page 6 months ago, a year ago. Can't go back in time. Today, yes, I would move to a business page ASAP. We have all sorts of ways to help you move over to that. Cindy, I think the mastermind class could do some amazing things for you. Oh, Shauna, I'm so glad to hear that. So glad to hear that, love. Absolutely love that. Joy, we're going to have so much fun. Joy's Pampered Chef, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I love me some Pampered Chef. So. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, from what I'm seeing, she's Pampered Chef.
Cindy, I am thrilled for you. You're doing about 4,000 a month. Yeah. So moving over to your business page, there's some really cool things that you could do with that that you can't do on your personal profile. So yeah, I think you could really expound your business and do some awesome things. I am thrilled for you. Yeah, a business page will give you some cool opportunities that you can't do on a personal profile. But what I try to help people do is make like a 30-day plan to move over to their business page. you don't just rip a Band-Aid off and do it, because then, that doesn't go well. So we help you create a plan to get everybody from your personal profile moved over to your business page, and there before you go all in and you're 100% on your business page. So it's a process. Okay. And I think that's one of the problems in paparazzi, is when people are like, well, which is better, being on your profile, business page, or Facebook group? And you just take this advice from this one person who did this one thing. And unfortunately, that isn't necessarily the best thing, depending on their business structure or what they already have going, because you're taking advice usually from people who are, doing sales a lot of sales, and they've been doing it for a long time, and you've only been doing it for a year and a half. So you have a little bit different parameter than somebody that's been with paparazzi 5-10 years. Anyway, so yeah, we would love to help you make that shift. And what is your goal? Because you're doing 4,000 in sales now. What is your next sales goal? What would you love to be doing in sales a month? Let's say, by the end of the year. Like if you did X amount in November, what would you be excited about? I know, right? Pampered Chef is so good. So good. How much are you averaging in sales a month, Miss Allison? All right. You guys, there's so many good things that you can do in your business when you learn how to really target, how to use Facebook effectively. It's so good. Okay. Jennifer Davis, do you have a class for more in-depth business page info? Yes, that is the workshop that we have coming up, my friend. Absolutely. You will love this. Okay. So this business page features for the holidays is all about business pages, my friend. You will absolutely love it. It will be so good. Bye, Miss Joy. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for signing up with us. Thank you for trusting us to be a part of your journey. I love it. Yes, that business page workshop will be a huge help to you. Allison, what's your ultimate goal and how much you want to do in sales a month? So this business page workshop, this is going to help you with understanding algorithms for business pages. It's going to help you to understand some of the back ends of that. Now, Jennifer, are you going live or mostly posting like images and prepared content? Awesome, Susan. And Jennifer, which company are you with, hon? Okay, that's what I thought. So Jennifer, yeah, it is amazing. The business page features do some really, really good things with you. If for you, I don't know what I just said for you. If like you're ready to like get back into your business and long term really go big, then I would definitely consider doing the mastermind class, because the whole thing is learning how those algorithms work and then understanding the long-term plan of what to do. Yeah, the mastermind would be so good. I work with so many paparazzi people and help them take their sales up to a whole new level. So many good things there. Yeah, for sure. So basically double. You pretty much want to double yourself, Cindy. Would that be accurate? Yeah, there are definitely some good things we could do to help you with that. Do you have a system for getting notifications out when you're live, Cindy? Awesome. Is it a text message service? So you just need to comment #link. And when you comment #link, we send you a message, and the classes that we're offering currently are in that Facebook message. And you can ask questions. Now, if you're trying to decide if any of these classes are a good fit, you can comment #fit, and that will send you a message. And there's a link there to sign up to have a chat with us about which course you're going to sign up for. Now, it's a call that talks about our different product or different services or different classes we offer. It's not a coaching call, but we can discuss which class would be the best fit for you to sign up. Awesome, Jennifer. Oh, cool. Oh, Cindy, we could definitely help you get some stuff set up. We could definitely help you with that. Okay. All right. So if you're having Cindy, so like I said, if you're thinking about it, comment #fit, click and sign up for a one-on-one little chat with me. We do have some times available this afternoon. We'd love to help you with that. Okie dokie. All right, my friends, everybody tell Porter a big thank you. He's always, I can't do this without him. There you go. You'll see a link there. You click on that and it will open our calendar and we can chat with you. All right, my friends. Okay, you are fabulous. You're awesome. Thank you for joining me. Remember, there are always people waiting to meet you. Let's have some fun and we'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye, y'all. Much love to all of you. See y'all. Ciao.